Hey guys, it's Tamara Bennett from Adoornments Decor. How are you guys tonight? I am going to be doing something fun tonight. It's a little bit different from what we normally do. I mean, it's the same in that we're going to be painting a door hanger, and you guys always love that. But it's a little different because I'm going to be demonstrating something new that we've never offered before in my shop. And so I know you guys are going to flip over this. I actually gave these as a bonus in my, when our Painters Clubhouse opened up. And so I thought I would show you how they work. So let me show you the sign we're going to be painting. It's this really cute little shiplap sign with some flowers on it. It's called in the shop a wedding sign, but intended to be a sign for like some people who are getting married. You know, you could put his and her monogram on there or something like that. And then after we paint that, I'm going to show you how to use these really cute little hand lettering traceables. So I'm excited about that. So this is the sign that we're going to be painting. It's a faux shiplap look. And we're going to be using some traceable words. So let me explain what these are first. This is something brand new we've never offered before. These are hand lettered words that you can use on your door hangers. So you know how you get a door hanger and sometimes it has the wording on it and sometimes it doesn't? Well, now if you get one that doesn't, we have options. So we have the word welcome, and this is the only one that I've actually printed and taped together because I was in a time crunch. We have the words, hey y'all. Hang on, it's backwards, isn't it? And it's probably driving y'all bananas. Hold on. Let me flip it so you can see the words properly. There we go. Get off the screen. Okay. All right. So like I said, we're going to be using this one tonight. It's the word welcome. And when you print it off, it comes in 4 sizes, 6 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, and 16 inches. And you, in this same bundle, it's a bundle of 3 words. You get welcome, you get hey y'all. So there's hey y'all. This is all my hand lettering. And then the third one you get is hello. Isn't that so perky and pretty? And so that's what the welcome one looks like. So this bundle of wording right now is half price because we're releasing it. We're supposed to not release it till Friday, but I got excited and wanted to use it on Facebook Live tonight. So we decided to release it early. So if you want to get it tonight, it's only $2.50 for these 3 words. And the thing is there's multiple ways y'all can use these. There's at least 3 ways that I can think of. Way number 1 is the way I'm going to show you tonight, which is using it as a traceable with some graphite paper on any of your door hangers. The second way you can use these, and it comes with all the different file types that you would need in a zip folder. The second way is we have these designed as stencils, and you can use them in your Cricut or Silhouette machine to cut out your own reusable stencils to use at your parties and at your projects that you paint at home. The third way is you can use the SVG, EPS, and DXF, I know that's a lot of alphabet letters, those files to cut these in your laser cutting machine or your CNC machine. And you're like probably wondering like, what do you mean exactly? Unless you have a laser or a CNC, and in which case you know what I'm saying. That would mean that you would have a 3-dimensional word, the word welcome, that you could glue to the surface of your door hanger, and it would make your door hanger look more expensive. So we have all of those file types in this one file for $5. And tonight they're half price. They're actually going to be half price until Sunday. So you've got a little bit of time. So if you're watching this on replay, you can still grab it between now and Sunday, which is what, April 5th? So you've got a little bit of time. So this is something new. We're going to start releasing a set of these every Friday. It will either be hand lettering or it might be a stencil file. Now the stencil files are like things like chevron, buffalo plaid, that sort of thing that you could cut out. Those won't be traceable, but they will be cuttable on your machines. So we're going to be using this one in just a little while. I'm going to set it up here and we're going to be painting this. Okay, I want you guys to help me decide on colors for this. So I'm thinking the background wood, I'm going to do like white shiplap with like, you know, gray streaks and stuff, but I need help on the colors for the flowers. So what do y'all think the colors of the flowers should be? Let me know in the comments. By the way, since somebody mentioned the template club and this is the last day of the month, you know that this is the last chance you have to sign up for the template club if you want to get the April designs. So tomorrow is April the 1st, and on the 1st of every month, our template club members get all of the new designs that we plan to release in the month of April, and they you don't get billed until the first of the month. So if you sign up tonight, you will get billed tomorrow, and you will receive 20 brand new template designs that you can use to make your own door hangers for just $30. Now, Painters Clubhouse members get it for $20. So if you are one of our brand new Painters Clubhouse members that just joined, be sure and check inside the membership area or inside the Facebook group for that special discount code and link. So we're just going to paint this whole thing white to start with. I feel like I've been doing that a lot here lately on my door hangers. I guess because we're moving into spring and I'm using a lot of lighter, brighter colors. And so it's just easier sometimes to paint the whole thing white if you're using bright colors. So if you wait until tomorrow to sign up for Template Club, you actually won't start your membership or your subscription until May the 1st. So you're gonna have to wait all month long. And if you're doing a lot of Corona crafting, that's what we've been calling it, Corona crafting, then you've got like 20, if you sign up tonight, you'll have 20 new designs that you can paint in the month of April. And so I know President Trump has asked us to all stay in our homes for the next 30 days. So, you know, give you something to do. We'll go ahead and paint our flowers too with some white. Okay, we're about to get this whole thing coated and then the fun will begin. I don't have much patience for this part. I'm like, let's get to the fun part. Okay, I'm not gonna try to coat the background of this really, really well because we're gonna do the faux shiplap look behind it, and so the white doesn't even have to cover that well. So I'm just giving it a quick glance here to make sure I've got it covered as best I can anyway for what we're doing. I'm not even really worried about my brush strokes going one direction like I usually am. I guess because I know this is going to be kind of have a lot going on it. I'm excited about these traceable words. It's going to be so awesome for some of you guys who like cannot figure out the hand lettering yet. It's just going to be a way for you to quickly and easily add lettering to your door hangers. Even if a template you bought doesn't have a door hanger, doesn't have a lettering on it, on the template, this will make it so easy for y'all. All right, let me dry it. You like bright colors too, Patricia? Okay, we got it mostly colored. What does the etching show through the paint? Yes, it does, Kaylee. Makes things so easy. Let's see. Need a little bit of black and a little bit of gray. Somebody else I thought asked a minute ago how often we are shipping, and it's been about twice a week lately. Yeah, so for shipping, we've been shipping about twice a week lately. Okay, so I'm just tracing this black right on top of these lines, shiplap lines, and then I'm going to get my baby wipe. And this is going to seem really strange, but we're going to smear it off that line and spread it out. And I'm flipping my baby wipe over because that's a little more black than I bargained for. So if I mess this up, we'll just repaint it white, and it'll be like a Facebook Live fail. So this is the technique we taught in the Spring Door Hanger Challenge, and it went off so well. Everybody's door hangers turned out beautifully. So I'm not really that, like, nervous about it not turning out good, but this door hanger soaked up the paint so bad that I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this happen. It's making a mess. Okay, this did not turn out well. So we're going to, like, paint over this with white and fix it. I think because the paint was so dry, it soaked it up real fast, and that was not what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to paint white back over it. I'm not going to give it a solid coat, but just to hide where I got way too much black. So y'all just roll with it for a minute. It will turn into a success at the end, I promise. It's just right now it's looking a little bit like a hairy mess. And my children are fighting. I don't know if y'all can hear the screaming, but the brothers are antagonizing their little sister. We've all been home with each other way too much lately. Okay, that looks so much better. It's still kind of a hot mess, but it's gonna be okay. Do you use Procreate to make your designs? Yes, I do. Okay, so let me show you what I got going on here, because I kind of made a mess. But it's okay, it's gonna turn out good. And I actually think while it's wet, if I go ahead and do the baby white technique, it's gonna work better. So let me get just a tiny bit of black this time instead of a crazy amount of black, and just do a real light line right through there. Then I'll take my baby white and just smear it. And then smear a little bit down in here. Let me get a little bit on my baby wipe. Put a little bit of black paint on my baby wipe. And then we're gonna use that to kind of wipe the paint. This is a weird technique, I know, but it actually does work. It takes a little bit of finesse sometimes to get it like you want. And it almost works better if your white paint stays a little bit wet. Let me smear some of that up here too, because it was way too pretty white up here next to the flowers. Okay, maybe it's just been too long since I've done this technique. Is there an ability to purchase a template to cut yourself at home? If so, what kind of wood and what thickness? Kaylee, I would use 1/4 inch Revolution plywood. That's probably going to be the most accessible type of wood for you to find. I get it at Lowe's. And I've got my jigsaw that I use and all of that sort of things linked in my Amazon affiliate shop. As far as the template for this, I have that linked also. You can grab it in my shop for $5. I highly encourage you guys to cut your own. It's going to make this so much more accessible and cheap for you guys. All right, I'm just going to use a little bit of black again and just make a real faint line through here, and then we're going to call it done. I'm not even making it like a solid line. And then there's a little bit right there to divide the boards. And right there. And right there. Thankfully those lines, I can still see them. Okay, I think I got it all. I gotta look in different lights. Yes, I believe so. Okay, moving on. Let's try this. Okay, so to answer Donna's question, what are we doing? Let me recap. This is a sign. We're doing it like a faux shiplap type of background. It's going to have 3 flowers up here at the top, and then we're going to do the word welcome across the middle using the new, my nose is itching tonight, using the new traceable words that we have. So this is a set of 3. You get hello, you get hey y'all, and you get hello. And you can print them out like this and then tape them together just like you do our door hanger templates. They come in 4 sizes, 6 inches, 8 inches, 12, and 16 inches, depending on the size of your project. I think the 16 is going to be perfect for this project. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these apart so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And then we're going to use graphite paper underneath to transfer the lettering to the wood so that it's easy to hand letter. And you can use these on any door hanger design that you have. So this is something new that we're going to start offering. This Friday was when these were supposed to be released, but we decided to release them tonight. And so that way I could do a demo for you guys. All right, so as you can see, this welcome word is perfect to fit right here on the door hanger. So that's the 16-inch size, the biggest one. And like I said earlier in the video, I'll recap real quick. These come in 3 different formats. You get like this, the PDF form, which is a traceable that you can use like I'm going to show you. The second format is an SVG file, which you can use in a Cricut or a Silhouette machine to cut as a stencil. And yes, if you're worried about it, they will have like the little marks to hold the middles of the E's and the middles of the O's in and things like that. And so you can use them on a stencil machine, or in a cutting machine, to be able to make your own reusable stencils. The third method is you can use SVG. You can use SVG, EPS, or DXF in your laser or CNC machines to cut 3D, like actual words that you can glue to your door hangers. Isn't that cool? So you get all of those formats in one template file, or in one file with welcome, hello, and hey y'all. It's a great deal. Let's get busy. So you guys recommended turquoise. Let me pull one of those out. And somebody said coral, which I love that idea. Let's find a coral. Turquoise, coral, and I thought maybe yellow would go with that. Let me pair them together and see what we think. Where's my yellow? I could use this one. I kind of like that combination. That might work. Let me see if that turquoise is going to be too light, though. If we trade it out for this one, maybe. I don't know. Let me think. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. So these are the colors we're using. These are all Decor Americana paints. This is primary yellow, whoops, sea breeze, and melon. So we're going to paint our flowers, and then we will do the words. The beginner's course will walk you through all the basics: how to cut your own door hanger, how to use a scroll saw or a jigsaw, whichever you prefer, how to do lettering, how to use these templates, what kind of wood to buy, what kind of brushes and paint, all of the things that you're going to need to know to get started. And so the beginner's course is only $37. And so what our plan is for the people who've taken the beginner's course and the people who are on the wait list, here in a month or two, we may send out an email to those people inviting them into the clubhouse, since there were so many people who missed the public opening. And we've never done that before, so it feels special. Yeah, so we've never done that before. So if you've taken the beginner's course, or if you're on the wait list, please, please, please make sure that you are checking your emails regularly, because we may do that pretty soon, especially since everybody's kind of stuck at home right now and needing something to do. Learning to paint door hangers, there's really never been a better time to learn a new skill like this. And so for those of you, if you missed the opening of it, go sign up for the beginner's course and just start there. That'll get you going, and then you can join Clubhouse when we send you an email. Okay, so I just used a filbert tip brush, and I went all the way around this middle flower here. It made it easy to kind of get those edges of the flowers nice and smooth. And of course, I'm just following the etched lines in this door hanger. And then I just filled in the middle. See how I can make a nice smooth rounded edge with the filbert tip brush? Just like that. Angela says, do outside flowers turquoise and then the middles yellow. Oh, Angie. Is it Angie? Angela. Great idea. Thank you. I like that better than doing 3 different colors. Because I was sitting here thinking about this, and I'm like, well, it's like one cool color on this side and then 2 warm colors, and the art teacher in me is like, that doesn't go. It doesn't feel right. So thank you for that idea. I love that. I'm going to do that. You guys are awesome. So we just started putting our new members in the Painters Clubhouse today, and they are so excited. It's like Disneyland or something. Like, you could just picture them running into the park. That's the way it feels when they're entering the Facebook group for the first time. And they're all so giddy with excitement and checking out all the really cute pictures in there and watching videos and all of that stuff. It's just so fun. So I just love it when we bring new members in. It gets everybody all excited, and it's like, I explained it like this. It's like opening the windows in the springtime and letting the fresh air in. That's how I view letting new members in, is it's like breath of fresh air. Not that we get stale in the clubhouse at all, but you know how like you don't notice how much you need fresh air until you open the windows, and then you're like, oh, I wish I could have this all the time. Okay, so while that's drying, I'm going to do these really cute vines on the side here. We'll use the Hauser medium green. It's an oldie but a goodie. My favorite green. And I think I'm going to need a smaller round tip brush for this, so that I don't like get crazy outside the lines. But you can go ahead and log into the members area and download your new templates that you'll need for the tutorials we're going to do in April. And of course, don't feel like you have to do every project that we do. That's not, we don't want you to feel overwhelmed, because we do release more content than most people could probably do in a month. So we just encourage you to choose one thing to do each month. And if you can get that one thing done, then that's good. But if you can do more than that, that's great. But don't feel like you have to. Because there will be months that you'll have more time than others. Like right now, you probably got enough time that you could do every project we do this month. But, you know, if, let's say, in May, things calm down and you're able to go back to work, you may not be able to do all the projects we do in the month of May. And you may have to play catch up or just pick and choose your favorites. Because I will tell you this, our Painters Clubhouse members, some of them don't do all of the projects. They just do their favorites, or they just watch and learn and apply it to other things that they are doing, other projects that they have come up with on their own. And that's okay. Just use it however you want to. What is the app that we can use to watch the videos? Irma, it's called Kajabi, Kajabi. Will the welcome template be in the April template club? No, all of the word templates are not included in the template club because they're not technically door hanger templates. They're wording templates. And so those are not included in our template club stuff. You can, however, get it for just $2.50 if you buy it between now and Sunday. And then, of course, after Sunday, it'll go back up to $5. I'm just putting a second coat on these little leaves real quick. Then we're going to finish our flowers, and then we'll do our lettering. This is going to be so pretty. This was originally intended to be a wedding sign, and you could put, like, the bride and groom's monograms on it. But you could use it for any occasion, really. Spring or summer. There we go. Okay, we've got our vine painted. Let me show you what we've got so far. Looking pretty cute, huh? Okay, so let's start finishing our flower here. I'm going to switch back to the filbert tip brush that I was using. I think I'm going to do just a little bit of shading with some red. Let me put it on my paper plate here. Just a tiny bit of red. And I'm going to get a little bit of this coral. And I'm just going to put them side by side. We're going to try to get fancy. And I'm dipping in both. We're just going to see what this does. Let me get a little bit more coral. That was a little more red than I wanted. And we're just going to do this all the way around. I love painting flowers. I guess because they're so forgiving. You can just, you know, play and have fun. And this is a giant flower. I don't know if I've ever done a flower like this so big on a door hanger like this. Unless the whole door hanger was a flower. So I'm just getting a little bit of the turquoise, a little bit more of that coral and going back over my red in a couple places because I got a little too much red. Y'all are just seeing me correct all kinds of mistakes tonight. Okay, and then you got to kind of know when to quit. So I'm going to quit there, and I'm going to get a little bit of white now and do the same thing with the white. But I'm not dipping in the coral. I'm just using a little bit of white. You just got, it's all in the wrist. You got to flick the wrist. I say this like I know what I'm doing. Okay, I don't really like that as much, so let me get some more coral and go add, you know, sometimes with flowers, you just gotta keep adding layers until you like it, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm liking it better now. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna stop while I'm ahead. Let's do our turquoise flowers. So for those, because I used the lighter color of turquoise, I'm gonna do some of the fun shading with this darker color, which is bluegrass green. The lighter color was sea breeze. We're just going to have to be a little bit more careful doing this because it's behind this pink flower, and I just don't want to run into the pink flower. So I'm dipping in the light color and then in the darker color to get both. And the light is hitting the door hanger kind of weird, so I'm having a hard time seeing what I was going to do. And that's a little too much dark turquoise. I don't want that much. All right, that's good. And then we'll do the same thing over here. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to get my little round tip brush and do some of the white with it because I didn't like the way it was looking doing it the other way. So now you can, with your white tip, your little round tip brush, you can get a little bit of white and just add some highlights on your petals. And then we'll add some accents with black later too to kind of really make them pop. There we go. Okay, so now while this is all drying, actually we probably do need to dry it because my graphite paper will get on it and mess it up. Okay, I was pretty much just drying the vines because I didn't want to touch those with the graphite paper. Okay, if you need some graphite paper like this, this is in my Amazon shop. It's a large sheet, a big old sheet. More than you'll need for a project like I'm doing right now, but it's perfect for doing a large door hanger. So I'm gonna put some of this under the table so it's not all over the place. And then I'm gonna lay it shiny side down like that. And now I'm gonna get my word welcome. I'll show you in case some of you guys just now logging on. This is something new we're offering. Comes in 4 different sizes. I'm using the largest one, which is 16 inches. And we're gonna be tracing it on here. And if you buy the pack of words, you also get hey y'all, whoops, and hello. And so these are the traceables that you can use. And you can also make your own reusable stencils out of them. So now I'm gonna get a ballpoint pen. Whoops, I almost shifted it. So you wanna make sure to keep it still, that way your lettering is lined up. And I'm just tracing around the outside edge of all the lettering with my ballpoint pen. So Painters, like just to give you like a quick rundown, Painters Clubhouse teaches you how to paint. Template Club does not. You do get 2 templates a month with Painters Clubhouse, but you also get the tutorial videos showing how to paint them, along with other various technique videos and things that we do monthly. Not to mention you get access to the community of Painters Clubhouse, and you get to participate in our monthly Zoom calls and things that we do, and all of that. Template Club, you don't get any access to any like special tutorials or videos or anything like that. You just get templates in a bulk discount. Okay, we've traced the whole word, so let's pull this up now, and I'll show you what it looks like. Can you see that? You can see that. Awesome. So it just says welcome right across there. And now all we have to do is get our brush. I'm going to use a round tip brush and some black paint. You could do it a color if you wanted to. I'm just going to do black. Actually, I'm going to thin this paint out just a little bit because it's a little bit thick. So let me add just a few drops of water and thin it out. I feel like it dries so fast on these little paper plates. That's why I use my foam egg cartons so often. You could also use a paint pen to trace it, to paint inside the letters. I just prefer to do it with a brush because it's much faster. Faster, I guess, if you have experience. It's faster for me. So now it's just pretty much paint by number. Just like if you are painting inside of one of our etched door hanger blanks, you just follow inside the lines. You don't have to freehand your lettering. And these were all hand lettered by me. They're not a font or anything that you can get anywhere else. These are all my lettering. Do you sell hand-lettered alphabets? No, I don't. Not yet anyways. Maybe sometime. We are working on an alphabet for you guys, but it's not my lettering. But it's something else that we've come up with that's going to be traceables for monograms. So we'll be offering that soon, as soon as we get it done. We're still working on it. Hang on. This is frustrating me because I'm out of, like, my little paper plate there. I'm so spoiled to using my egg carton that dipping in that paper plate feels like I'm just scrounging for paint, and I don't like that. I like being able to dip in a nice little puddle of paint here in my egg carton. And I feel like I'm just having to beg the paper plate to give me some paint. This weekend, we actually painted little ceramic gnomes. I don't know if y'all saw the picture on my Instagram and on my Facebook page here. But we painted little gnomes, and it was so fun. One of them was painted like UK Wildcats, and one was painted, and we didn't do it on Facebook Live. We just did it for fun in our dining room. I painted mine just spring colors, and then my husband painted his like United States Marine Corps, kind of like camouflage. And they turned out so cute. And that was really fun and therapeutic too. It was just nice to sit down with the family and like do a craft together. And the kids loved it. The kids didn't actually paint ceramics. They painted on wood. Charlie painted a little piece from the Dollar Tree that said Happy Easter. And she did a really good job. I was super impressed considering she's 4 going on 5. She'll be 5 on next Monday. Can't believe that. Can y'all? I started my business when I was 8 months pregnant with her. She's growing up. But the boys painted Xbox controller shaped door hangers for their bedrooms. And then they put their gamer tags on them, which was real cute. So the finishing touches are always my favorite, but the flowers are fun too. We're almost done with the lettering. I'm so excited about this. Y'all are going to just love, love, love these traceable words. I think it's going to make some of y'all's projects so fun because you'll be able to customize what words you put on them instead of having to use the words that maybe come with the template or figuring out how to do your own lettering. It'll make it where you can kind of customize it with different phrases for different, different purposes. Okay, you ready to see it? Oh, there's a couple spots I need to touch up over here. Okay, let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. That's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so now let's get out our Posca paint pens like we always do and do some finishing touches on our flowers and things. Actually, I'm going to use the real skinny one. I don't normally do that. Let's see what it looks like. So this is the smallest paint pen. I have these linked in my Amazon shop as well. So I'm just going to use my Posca paint pens and just do some wiggly little flower accents. This is the smallest one. I don't normally use this one, but I thought it'd be fun to change it up for more of a delicate look. I usually use the medium size when I'm doing flowers and things. There we go. So just draw little seagulls. That's kind of what they look like. See the little wiggles? They remind me of drawing seagulls. So they come in 3 different sizes and you get 2 of each color, 2 black, 2 white. No, sorry. 3 of each color, 3 black and 3 white in different sizes. And I can't do my vines because they're still wet. Hang on. Okay, that's better. So now I'm still using the same size and I'm just adding some little accent lines to my little leaves here. There we go. Okay. And I may add a little accent to my word welcome with white. So I'm getting my round tip paintbrush back out. And I'm going to get just a little bit of white. Let me water it down because it's kind of getting thick again. I'm just going to add a little highlight to the word welcome. Again, you can try this, and if you don't like it, you can always just paint over it. Okay, so here we go. The finished project. What do y'all think? You like it? I hope you guys enjoyed this. Go grab your word traceables for just $2.50 before they go up in price, because you're going to want to start using these on all of your door hangers. And you get the word welcome, hello, and hey y'all all in one package. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you again soon. Bye y'all.